this year. And that will enable us, because we have to have a certain number of people registered in order for the 12 Visions Party to be on the ballot, the state ballot, whether for whatever office happens to appear on that ballot. So by the end of 2011, we are going to need to be fully qualified in order to get the 12 Visions Party presidential candidate on the ballot in 2012. I'm just setting the goal for the end of this year so we can attain that tipping point even more quickly, and we can, if there's enough people that know about us in every congressional and assembly district in this state, then we're going to get people in the legislature as well. And that's going to move us forward even faster. Because there will come a time, and it may not be in the not too distant future, where we are going to have to be stand up and be counted. And that's what we're all here to do. And I would like everyone here to, before they leave, to register for the 12 Visions Party.
And go out and get somebody else to register.
Yeah, tell them what it's all about.
Do we know about how many people we have in the total organization?
Not very many. Just look at who is in this room.
Well, I'm not talking, I'm talking about in the entire program.
You said the country or the state?
The country, the whole country, the United States. Do we have
Well, I'm
any-
thinking there's about 2,000 Neothic members on the website, so that gives you a pretty good idea what that
Well,
number
there's
is.
a lot more than that.
We've got about-
There's a lot more,
Unidentified.
there's a lot more people that have been exposed to the Neothic literature. I'm just speaking of the ones that I
But
can
the ones
count.
that are active.
Yeah, the ones that are active, and the active people are the ones that are gonna make this happen.
We've got about 90 contracts signed national.
Nationally, 90 contracts?
90.
Well, we gotta start somewhere.
About 30 of them from California.
And another announcement that I have, I've been honored to have been selected to be the chair of the Western Region for the 12 Visions Party. And Mark Hamilton himself has made that selection, so I am humbled and very proud to be in his service. And one of my functions is to be the liaison between California 12 Visions Party and the National Committee, the Executive Commission, and also to take the responsibility of organizing Nevada, Arizona, and Hawaii. So if any of you know anybody in any of those 3 other states, please tell me who they are and give me their contact information, or give them my contact information, so I can go about jump-starting the 12 Visions Party in those other 3 states.
We only need 4 people.
That's exactly
In each
right.
state,
We
only
need
4
4
people.
active people in each state. That's how we started in California. We actually have about 5 or 6, but we need to have 4 official officers in each state to move that state party forward. So if you have friends, relatives, or associates in Nevada or Arizona or Hawaii, please put them in contact with somebody in the national party.
Yeah, I know people like in Nevada and Hawaii, so.
Great.
Now,
And we were in contact with some of those people beforehand. Lauren, do you have any of those people that were getting on the call before?
There were just a couple, and they kind of like dropped out because our affiliation process wasn't really in place yet.
Yeah,
So this
we can
really
start
helps.
with those.
well, if you have their email addresses or phone numbers
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever,
Yeah.
any contact information you might have, because I might be able to rekindle that fire by getting in contact with them again.
Yep.
I know people in the Reno area, but that's pretty, I don't know anybody in Hawaii. And only 1 or 2 people in Arizona, so
Right.
we need a little help going on there.
Have you talked to Wayne to see if he's still
That's,
active?
that's one thing I will be doing shortly. I just want to put that out there.
Yeah, because the United States is divided into 7 regions. And what Mike was talking about is the western region. It's got the smallest number of states, but still a lot of territory.
The next step we need to take in California is to organize in each county. There are 58 counties in California. And each county has the opportunity to be affiliated with the state party. And it's basically the same procedure. There needs to be 4 active people in each county that can be affiliated with the state party. And the reason why this is very important is because in order to organize for the state assembly and the state senate races and the congressional races is to be on a more local level. And that's where the county affiliates will need to come into play. So I know we have the Bay Area is quite well represented here, and unfortunately, if you know anybody in Southern California, give a swift kick and wake them up, because there's a third of the population is down there, and we have 2 people in the what is it, 15 or 20 million of them that are down there. Well, actually, probably more than that.
Why didn't they come to this event?
They were not able to, for one reason or another. Hopefully they'll be here in May for the convention.
And I know
They
that
they
one
were
of
spoken
them-
with, they had prior commitment, so they didn't line up.
That's pretty much all I have to say. If anybody has any questions in regards to anything I've stated, please ask. Art.
Michael, like as far as advertising, bumper stickers or something to get the word out, you know?
Any kind of media and bumper stickers would be considered media. That has to be approved by the Local Media Committee International. I am going to tell you that if you have the TVP logo and Television Party on it, I mean, that's pretty much going to be the standard. I don't know if there's anything on the TVPNC website that you can use in that regard yet or not. That's where all that stuff's supposed to be posted. But it should be a relatively simple thing to get a bumper sticker approved. Just send the design to the tvpnc.org and those contact and they'll give you the yea or nay. They're supposed to have some brochures and that sort of thing available soon. If not, they don't have it ready that we can use. And all of those things are going to be necessary to move us forward. But anything that has the complete plain law on it, you can use. Anything that has the TVP insignia on it, that's usable as well. Other than that, I don't have any specifics.
But they have to be copyrighted, you make any like that, right?
Any registered copyrights must be identified as such. In other words, a television party, the TVP or television party has to have a registration trademark on it. In any publication, no matter what it is. That's standard operating procedure for any kind of trademarks. My cohort in the Western region is none other than Issa Fiat. So Issa, if you'd like to come up and say a few words.
You guys have already did the work about for what, a year now? By the way, can I just make a note that it's almost 4 o'clock and we're expecting a call between 4 and 4:30?
Yeah, so if you hear the phone ring, Issa,
Yeah, I will.
have to stop on your job.
I will be quiet, yes. Okay. Hi, everybody, and it's really fine. My name is Isa, and I want to thank everybody, I guess, came in, especially people who came from far away to attend this event, and we all here to celebrate our affiliation with National. So I want to take this moment to acknowledge the hard effort for every